Dairy Expo in Madison 2013 with Dr. Dari Brown once again. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And Dr. Brown, you're with Purina Animal Nutrition.
Yeah, I've been with them almost 8 years, Halloween, so it's exciting.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
Well, it's not uncommon for calves to experience a growth slump when we talk about post-weaning.
Yes. Yeah, it really is a challenge for them. You know, there's so many challenges and stressors that are occurring at the time. They're, maybe taking them off of the milk at that time, changing their feed stuff, maybe moving them to different pens. So it really does become a challenge for them and, a hurdle to actually overcome.
And through the years that you've been with Purina, and there's always new research that shows up and some of the key steps. Can you share with us?
Yeah, we've been really working for weaning. We've really worked on a starter to really make it highly palatable and something that we actually start feeding right off. Day 3 or 4, we want them to start already having that starter. So when they are transitioned and moved off the milk, that they have something that they've already kind of been imprinted by. They already recognize it. It's something that they know that they've had. So that we really try to increase that consumption to help them during that slump. We can also have different palatability, such as appetite maker, that really helps them, has palatability enhancers to make them actually really like the feed, enjoy the feed, so they'll continue to increase their intake, and consistent intake at that.
Well, why in the first place do calves experience this problem? Why is there a slump?
Well, they're being weaned off the milk that they've been used to and that they've been providing all their nutrients towards. So it's, it really is a shift in them. If you really look out in the wild and you think about how beef calf is raised and how long they're actually fed milk and the quantity of milk they're fed, really, a lot of that is an industry trend to wean them at that time. So they're really having to make a huge adjustments going from that liquid diet to that dry feed diet. So it does represent a pretty good challenge for them.
Yeah, a challenge indeed. So the research that's being done, who's doing this?
Purina Animal Nutrition Center. We've been doing a lot of work, really devoting a lot of time and effort to slumps after weaning, as well as not only after weaning, but also from starter to grower, and really trying to help that animal transition during those stages to get the best growth possible and helping that calf reach their full potential.
So that research is telling us to get into those products then?
Yeah, the research is really telling us is one, you really need to have a highly palatable starter, very early on, so that calf really is used to the feed and can transition quite easily to it. No hay, we recommend no hay, so that they're eating more of that starter and not filling themselves up with hay that's not maybe as nutrient dense as what a starter would be or a dry feed. Then we also see sometimes from that transition from starter to grower, maybe at that 12-week period, we can also see a slump there where the calves are transitioning to a different diet that's a little lower in protein. Maybe some of the technologies aren't as robust as what we have in the starter. So we've tried to make some of those technologies there in that grower. And then we also try to work with our producers on how to transition them. Maybe starting off feeding half and half and then going completely to that grower to really help that calf with that transition.
Well, if you skip that step, what kind of impact is that going to have on the dairy industry?
Oh, if you skip the step of not helping them over that slump, it really can impact their growth. And I think there's been a lot of research even recently showing if you look at pre-weaning average daily gain, it's directly responds to lactation at first milk. So if you look at what it could mean that an animal that's, one, not growing as well and developing as well, and maybe that's also not going to be as high in milk yields as you would like them to be for that profit potential.
So these feeding strategies that you've been talking about through the years, they're very important.
Oh, they're really dynamically important. You've got to get that calf off to a great start. It will impact what they're going to do in the milking stream, and we've got to put those links together to really show that we've got to give them the right nutrition, the right management, and really help them get on the best path to reaching that full potential so they can be that profit potential center they want older in life.
And Purina Animal Nutrition can help with that.
Yeah, we can. We have a lot of great products and programs, as well as a lot of specialists that can really help with those management struggles that a farm might have. So we do both. We really try to help with the products and understanding how to transition the calves using these products, but we also try to help with some of the management issues that can occur on the farm as well. They work hand in hand, and we understand that, and we've got to make sure we're pointing in the right direction for the calf and for the farm.
Fantastic. Dr. Dari Brown with Purina Animal Nutrition here at World Dairy Expo.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it.